Whether you are brand new to print on demand or if you have experience with print on demand, ultimately knowing what kind of designs to create is going to determine your level of success. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys the tool that I personally use for researching niches before creating t-shirt designs. Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you're all having a great day so far. If you're new here, my name is Greg and I like to talk about online entrepreneurship and sharing the resources that I wish I had along my journey. So if you're interested in making money online, feel free to look around the channel and consider subscribing. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys the tool that I personally use and one that I can highly recommend and stand behind for researching niches for t-shirt designs. Now, as you guys know, I am very strict about which products and services I recommend to you guys on this channel, and I only recommend it to you if I personally use it, if I can personally recommend it and stand behind it, and it's something that I think will benefit you in your business. With that said, today's tool is definitely one of those that I can stand behind and fully recommend. So before we get into this tool and how to use it on the computer, we first need to quickly talk about niches, why they're important for print on demand, and how you should be looking at them, what you really need to know about them. So the first thing to understand is that the real money in print on demand is made when a seller can create and upload a lot of great designs. Now that one line right there is very important. The strategy is to create a lot of great designs. Now, even if you are doing no niche research at all, if you are just creating a lot of great designs, you will always get sales and this will always make you money long term. Now, to give you an example of what I mean, think about this in the case of fishing. If you're fishing with only a couple lines in the water, you may still catch fish. However, if you're fishing with a lot of lines in the water, you're simply going to catch more fish. The key here is to make sure that you're not sacrificing the quality of your designs to upload a lot of them. Make sure that you're uploading a lot of great designs. However, we can take this a step further if we bring niches into the equation. If you continue on the same strategy of creating a lot of great designs, but you do a little bit of niche research before creating the designs, you are going to get a lot more sales. Now to show you what I mean, let's go back to that fishing example again. If you have a couple of lines in the water, you're probably still gonna catch fish. However, if you have a lot of lines in the water, you're probably going to catch more fish. Now, if you have a lot of lines in the water, specifically in places where you know there are a lot of fish that are hungry for food, you're going to catch the most fish. This is exactly where the niche research comes in. We can look into potential niches before we spend time creating designs for that niche and find out how that niche looks. Is it oversaturated with a lot of competition, or is it undersaturated with very low competition? By doing this, it will give us an idea of how well our great designs are going to perform in that niche. So the last thing that I want to add in here before we move into the tool is a niche research tool can also be very helpful for you guys who are starting on Teespring and you need to create one or two very niche specific storefronts to then create an Instagram page for to get your first sales on Teespring and ultimately get your trust score built so they start doing the marketing for you. If you've been following this channel for a while and you've been in print on demand, then you probably know what I was just explaining for Teespring. However, if that sounded like gibberish to you and you want some more information on the whole strategy, I'll link a video up top and you'll be able to watch that and get all the information you need. So now we should all be on the same page of why niche research is important and how it can benefit you in print on demand. Now let's move into the computer and go over the actual specific niche research tool. So this is the website of the tool that I recommend. It's called Merch Informer. You just go to merchinformer.com and it'll bring you right here. And yes, this is a paid tool. It's about $10 per month and they gave me a discount code that I can share with you guys as a referral code. It gives you guys 20% off if you sign up with it. So it's about $8 per month. But with that said, they do have a free trial for 3 days so you can try it, see it for yourself. And remember, I wouldn't be recommending this to you guys unless I personally stood behind it and I personally use it. And I think that it can benefit you in your print on demand business. So I'm gonna go ahead and log into my account and that way we can start using this tool and I can show you how it works. So let's go ahead and do that. So once you are logged into your account, you have a ton of different features that you can actually use here. You see things along the top here and all down the side. But what we are going to be focusing on for this video is the competition checker, which is down on the left side. And the two main reasons that I love this so much are because it's simple and it's effective. You don't have to type in your topic into a general keyword research tool that's just pulling all information from Google and different search engines and then try to decipher that into t-shirt and print on demand specific. This is built specifically for print on demand. So it's referencing all information from Merch by Amazon and Amazon's marketplace as a whole. Now I know this information is specifically for Merch by Amazon, but Amazon's marketplace is massive and Merch by Amazon is massive. So it gives you a really good general idea of how well that is going to perform for Teespring, for Redbubble, for all of the big players at once. So essentially you can type in your niche here and it'll give you the information, and you can use that information for all of the top 3 print-on-demand sites. So all you've got to do here is type in the potential niche that you're thinking about making designs for right here in the keyword box, and then the marketplace on the right side. I always leave this as just US, but if you are focusing on a specific marketplace or location, then you can switch that over on the right side. So to give you an example here, I'm just going to type in rock climbing as the potential niche. Now all we've got to do is hit search. Just give it a couple seconds to load here, and then it gives us all the information we need, and it even gives us the best sellers in this niche currently. So as we can see from scrolling down here, it is very simple. By looking at this for 5 seconds, I can already tell you that yes, this is going to be a good niche to make designs for. The reason I can tell you that so quickly is because it has an A. You're either going to get an A or you're going to get an F. It's basically just telling you if you get an A, yes, this is a good idea. If you get an F, no, it's not a good idea. Now, there are a lot of variables that go into this, and it definitely does not mean that you won't get sales if the niche is an F. It just means that your time is better spent if you get an A compared to if you are getting an F. So with that said, the first thing that I really like about it is it's so simple. You type in the niche that you're thinking about making designs on, and you immediately know if you should go forward with it or if you should not. Over on the left side here, it's going to tell you a couple things. It tells you how many other listings have that phrase or that niche that you just typed in their title, in their features, in their description. So this is just giving you a general idea of how many competitors are out there currently on Merch by Amazon. And like I was saying before, you can generalize this information over to Teespring and Redbubble as well. So that's the first reason that I really like this, is it's so simple. Within 5 seconds, you already know if it's a good idea to do or not. But the second reason is that it's so effective, and it even shows you the best sellers that are currently selling on Merch by Amazon in this niche. So if we scroll down here, we can see the number 1 bestseller, 2, 3, and then it shows you what the designs are. You can click and go see it over on Amazon, and you can even see estimated monthly sales of that design and the price point that the person is selling it at. This gives you basically all the information that you need to make educated decisions on where to spend your time creating designs into what niches in the future. And with that said, you're not just getting the top 3 bestsellers, you get the top 10 bestsellers, so you can keep scrolling and get design ideas. Again, don't copy these designs, but you can always use them as inspiration to create your own designs based on what is currently selling. So that right there is basically it. It's just very simple to use. It gives you your information, everything you need to know for if you should spend time creating designs in that niche. And as I was starting to get into before, there are a lot of different features within Merch Informer. This is just their competition checker. So if you guys are interested in any of these other features that are within here and you want my take on it or how I personally use it, just let me know down in the comments. Maybe I can make some future videos for you guys on these tools. At the end of the day, just make sure that you are creating a lot of great designs for print on demand and uploading them to Merch by Amazon, Teespring, and Redbubble, and you will get sales. This is just a tool that will take your print on demand business to the next level because it's giving you kind of a sneak peek into, should I spend time here or should I not? Instead of just spending your time creating great designs randomly and seeing which ones perform the best. So guys, that's it for today's video. I hope it has been helpful. The link to get the discount is down in the description, and the code is Greg20 to give you the 20% off. If you guys have any questions at all, feel free to leave them in the comments. Any suggestions for future videos of what you guys want to see, just let me know down in the comments. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll be seeing you guys all in the next video.